Well, hello internets, here we are. We have ourselves a start to another vlog. Don't entirely know where exactly I was in the whole grand vlog scheme of things, but well, it's been a week or two once again from the last vlog. Don't quite sure where I was, but well, here we are again. Well, with winter losing its grip, things starting to warm up a little bit, my thoughts kind of turned to camping. However, with everything going on the way it is, camping season, camping adventure for me looks like it's going to be a bit altered. Now my first thought was just, scrap it for this year, right? And we will finish my list next year with an epic adventure attached to it. However, things come up, things change. We never know what next year is going to bring. Will next year be like this year? Will next year be like, last year was better? Will next year be even worse? Who knows, right? So I went out to the trailer and gave her a bit of a look over. And it survived another winter. No roof collapse, no leaks that I know of, no issues. However, it does need a set of tires, which is to be expected for a 12-year-old trailer. I don't know exactly how old the tires that are on it are, but they're probably 5 years or so. They could be older, depends on when the previous owner changed them, because I never did when I bought it, and now the next owner has it that is gracious enough to still allow me to use it, right? So it needs a set of tires, and as per our agreement, I kinda still sorta maintain that trailer, especially if I want to use it as a bit of a thank you for, well, allowing me still to use my trailer and still have it in at arm's length or within a phone call or two to get to use it again. So I've been calling around to local tire shops trying to get prices on tires, and this trailer has 13-inch tires, which to me are a bit small. But I guess for the year of the trailer, the age of the trailer, it was pretty much industry standard for that size. One tire shop told me that 13-inch tires are dangerous and they should be changed out. Which, hey, very, very well they could be. But not for a $2,200 bill. They won't be. At least not right now anyway. And the next tire shop I went to said, oh yeah, they'd be $120 or something for two of them, which was really, really cheap. So I asked him to order them in, and it would be a day or two. Well, he calls me back a few days later and says to me that he can't get them in, he can't help me. Well, I asked, well, can you get any other size in? Well, no other size, no nothing, so hey, whatever. And tire shop number 3, they had a fire last winter or so, and according to the gruff person on the phone, they don't have parking for RV, which is understandable because they are working out of back of another shop right now, and till their fire damage building gets rebuilt, which, yeah, who knows, could be the better part of a year before that happens. So I called another tire shop in town, one that I usually don't deal with because the prices are a little bit higher, and no worries at all, got a set of tires ordered in. Tires arrived, and they did a swap around on the tires, got them all installed and good to roll. My next focus turned to the battery on the trailer because, well, it is 4 years old by the date code on the battery, and well, it was kind of my own fault. Last fall was a bit of a rough fall. I was sick, I was having trouble, and I forgot to pull the battery out of the trailer, so therefore it froze hardcore. And this year I've tried to charge it twice now and it won't charge. So I'm gonna have to bite the bullet to buy another battery. Looks like it's gonna be an expensive one, because the Great Canadian Do-It-Yourselfer store quoted me almost $500 plus, you know, their extended warranty on top of that for a $500 cold cranking amp hour battery. So it's like seems to be pretty pricey. I don't know if RV prices are that much. I don't think an RV battery is that high. I don't know if we can interchange between RV and automotive or what, but whatever. I'm going to do some calling around to see what I can find for battery prices, and maybe find one a little more budget friendly. If not, then I don't know, buy a very, very cheap automotive one, or maybe run off the Jenny all the time and not worry about 12 volt power for certain things. I don't know. I do have a family reunion coming up here in about another week and a half, and I'm undecided if I want to go to the family reunion. It's been 2 years since I gone, and you know, I really should make an appearance at that reunion, because 2017 I went with a cargo trailer. 2018 was a bad year because that's the year I let go of the house. I was in the midst of moving and stuff like that, and all those issues legal wise there and stuff. And then 2019 I went on the epic vacation in the spring. Was hoping to have been able to have bounced back by then. However, it was then that I started getting sick and going down, and I crashed hardcore shortly after then and lost a few months. And of course 2020, the year being what it is, the camping sites and stuff are closed or severely limited or issues, and I was just gonna do backwoods, kind of out of the way camping with the Jenny and the trailer and stuff. But you know, if I spend a few days at the reunion and then end up doing a road trip, maybe to Drumheller or something, kind of like year 4 at Drumheller, sort of becoming a tradition. But like I said, you never know what the future holds. You never know how things are going to shape out. If you have an opportunity to do something, take advantage of it, because you never know what next year is going to hold. If you would have asked me when I broke my hand in 2013, would I be sitting where I am now, I definitely would have said no. You know, I was going to have the surgeries like they said, the miraculous comeback like they said, and if I couldn't do the previous job like they had promised, they were going to retrain me for another position, but they didn't hold up their end of the bargain, and it was a bit of an issue there, combined with a bunch of other stuff going on, relationship issues, death in the family, more relationship issues, the end of my old life, the house, legal trouble to do with the house and all that crap, and it's just combination upon combination, and it all sort of stems back from the workplace accident in 2013. Yeah, I probably could have got a lawyer, and I probably could have fought it, and maybe I would have got an extra couple of grand, but really, would it have been worth the hassle? You know, the headache. I couldn't find a lawyer to take on a simple case of a bank stealing money from me, much less something large like this. you know, of course, something large like this, you might have lawyers tripping over you because they know they can get $30,000 from them, and they'll get a $10,000 commission or fee for doing, you know, a few things on paper, right? It is what it is. There's sometimes in life you have to learn to let go of things, to move on, to cherish what you have in front of you, and not to chase rainbows or pots of gold on false promises of more. Had I would have known that WCB was going to do what they were going to do with me, I probably would have just took my chances with the Alberta Healthcare and the physio program Alberta Healthcare has, because it wouldn't have you know, screwed up my income as much. It wouldn't have caused restrictions on my life and other things, saying I can and cannot do things because of, you know, the appointments would have been held here rather than, you know, driving to the city a 6-hour round trip for nothing. And it was a very frustrating few years, a lot of miles driven for 15-minute doctor's appointments. That's the thing, one person never knows about the future and the way things have changed in this world in the last, what, 4 months, 6 months? It's, who knows what's going to happen next year, you know, with the freedoms we have at hand and the ones we've allowed to be took away. Will we even be able to have the freedom to freely move, to camp, to explore like we have in the past years? Or will we have to register with some kind of Skynet type computer system that keeps track of where we are at all times and all that wonderful stuff? But you know how she rolls, guys. Just a little bit of a vlog here, just kind of showing what's the what. Not 100% sure what my next thing is going to be to vlog about or to videotape about. The whole unboxing thing, project thing, has kind of come to a close, kind of a past chapter. And I know there's been a lot of driving vlogs, but that's kind of been my pastime the last little while. And with the epic vacation, there's a lot of road footage to that I could make into more driving content, but I'm not sure if I want to overwhelm the channel any more than it already is. So we'll have to see you guys next time I vlog. Maybe if we're lucky, we will be you know, out camping somewhere or have a new adventure unfolding ahead of us.